All right, so we're diving into this becoming a dance teacher thing.
Okay. This
And
is fun.
yeah, you've got like a ton of info here from RoleCatcher.
Yeah.
It's this guide is really something else.
It's pretty in depth.
It is. It's like they really want to make sure you know what you're getting into.
Yeah, you really get a sense of the real deal with this stuff.
Yeah, and it's not just like, oh, follow your dreams and become a dance teacher. It's
Well,
like the business of it all.
Yeah, the nitty-gritty.
Which I appreciate.
Absolutely.
And you even included their stuff about like using their platform to actually find a job.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not messing around.
I like to be thorough.
I can tell.
Um, so one thing I really liked about this guide was how they break it down, like from entry level.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're assisting all the way up to like you're a senior person and you're developing the curriculum.
Yeah.
And they even have like these little example profiles of what somebody at each stage might say about their work.
Oh, wow, that's neat.
So you can really see like, okay, if I start here,
This is kind of like the path.
the trajectory.
Yeah.
And it shows that it's a career that requires constant growth and learning.
Totally.
Like you're never really done.
Yeah.
You have to attend workshops and like stay current on the trends and stuff.
Always evolving.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a lot like being a dancer itself.
Oh, for sure.
Always refining.
Yeah, always upping your game.
Exactly.
Which makes me think, what about the tech side of things?
Oh, interesting.
Like, what kind of software are dance teachers using these days?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, I
They emphasize tech skills being important,
yeah,
even in a traditional field like dance,
right.
which is interesting to think about.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's get real for a second.
Yeah.
We've talked about all the really fun, exciting parts.
Yeah.
But this guide does not shy away from the challenges.
No, it doesn't.
It's a competitive industry.
Hmm.
You might have an irregular income.
Right.
It's physically demanding,
It is.
not for the faint of heart. Nope. But that's why I think they emphasize specialization so much. They
Yeah.
really hammer that home.
They do.
You got to find your niche,
Yeah.
that one thing
Mm-hmm.
that you are the best at,
Totally.
or at least you know one of the best.
Right.
And that's how you become known.
Exactly. Yeah, you got to stand out.
You do.
And they give you like a sneak peek into the interview process,
Oh, cool.
which like they have these sample interview questions.
Really?
And they're asking about your teaching philosophy,
Oh, wow.
how you handle diverse learners,
Mm.
how you stay updated on trends.
That's great.
It's like they're giving you all the answers.
They're like cheat sheet.
I know, right?
I love it.
It's awesome.
It shows how important it is to be like a well-rounded educator,
Yes.
not just like, I can do these steps.
Right.
It's about like the why of dance as well.
Totally. Yeah, like you're really invested in it.
Yeah.
One thing that really jumped out at me was how much they emphasize building a portfolio
Okay.
and networking.
Yeah.
Like it's not just what you know, it's who you know.
It's huge.
Right.
It's all about connections.
Yeah, and they really emphasize that
They do.
the dance world is all about like who, you know.
It's true. It's about building those relationships and getting your name and your work out there.
Totally. And they give you some really good advice on how to do that.
Oh, good. I like that.
Yeah, they're talking about like creating showcases of your work,
Mm-hmm.
going to dance festivals,
Yeah.
connecting with local studios.
All good stuff.
Yeah, it's all about like putting yourself out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gotta hustle.
You do. You do.
So we talked about networking and like building those relationships.
Right.
But this guide goes way deeper into like
Mhm.
what you need to know to really make it as a dance teacher.
Yeah, it's not just about being an amazing dancer yourself.
Right.
It's more than that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like you need that foundation,
Mm-hmm.
but they really stress the importance of like constantly learning and growing as a dancer.
Always being a student.
Exactly.
It's like they're saying you're always a student,
You are.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah. You never stop learning in this field,
No, you don't.
which I kind of like.
It's inspiring.
Yeah.
They even talk about like anatomy and kinesiology for dancers,
Oh, wow.
which I thought was interesting.
That was getting serious.
It is.
It's fascinating, though.
It is.
Connecting dance to this deep understanding of the body,
Yeah.
like knowing how to prevent injuries,
Right.
knowing how to teach proper technique.
So important.
Yeah. So you're not just teaching them to dance.
Yeah.
You're teaching them how to use their body.
It's like you're their body coach.
You are.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's the music side of things.
Right. Can't forget about the music.
They really emphasize like music and rhythm theory.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Dance and music go hand in hand.
I know. I was just thinking that. Like,
Yeah.
imagine a dance teacher who really understands musicality. That would just add a whole other level to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They even talk about like dance notation and improvisation techniques.
Oh, wow.
important stuff.
Yeah, like really giving you the tools.
Yeah, they're not just like, here's the steps,
Yeah.
go teach it.
Right.
They're giving you like the whole toolbox.
It's very cool.
Yeah. I like how comprehensive it is.
It is.
And they also have a lot of advice on like how to stay updated in the dance world.
Oh, that's so important.
It is.
Because it's always changing.
It is. New styles, new techniques are always popping up.
It's true.
You got to stay current.
You do.
And that's where those workshops and master classes come in.
So valuable.
Right.
It's like learning from the best.
Exactly.
So we talked about the knowledge base, but what about the skills?
Okay. Yeah.
Like what skills does a dance teacher need?
Right. Because this is where it goes beyond just being a good dancer.
Yes.
Anyone can learn the steps.
Right.
But not everyone can teach them.
Exactly.
So they talk about the importance of like communication, motivation,
yeah,
mentorship, even a bit of stage management.
Wow. So you're like a jack of all trades.
You kind of are.
Part dancer, part therapist, part,
Yeah, like a cheerleader.
I was going to say cheerleader.
The motivator.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose just a few core skills, I'd say communication is key.
Oh, for sure.
You got to be able to explain things clearly.
Right.
Give feedback in a way that's helpful but not discouraging.
Right. And build those relationships with your students.
Absolutely.
Because everybody learns differently.
They do. And you got to adapt to those different learning styles.
Totally.
And then there's organization and planning.
Oh, yeah. That's a big one.
Right. Lesson plans, routines, rehearsals, costumes, music.
It's a lot.
It's a lot to juggle.
So on top of being like an amazing dancer and communicator,
Yeah.
you're telling me I got to be like an organizational wizard.
Pretty much.
This job is sounding more and more intense.
It's demanding, but also rewarding.
Okay, that's good.
And don't forget about creativity.
Oh, that's right.
You're not just a robot teaching steps.
You get to bring your own artistic vision to life.
That's what I was going to say.
Right.
Like, you can choreograph your own pieces.
Exactly.
Encourage your students to find their own style.
Yes. Love that.
That's the exciting part.
It is. It's about nurturing that love of dance.
Okay, so we were talking about all this fun stuff.
Yeah.
But we should probably address the elephant in the room,
Okay, what's that?
the challenges.
Oh, right. Yeah.
This guide does not sugarcoat it.
No, it doesn't.
Like, it is a competitive job market.
It can be.
It can be.
Especially when you're first starting out.
Right.
And the income can be irregular,
Yeah.
feast or famine sometimes.
That's a good way to put it.
Right.
And it's physically demanding. Like, you're on your feet a lot.
Long hours sometimes.
Yeah.
Late nights for rehearsals.
Right. And there's always the risk of injury.
True, that comes with
Yeah.
the territory.
It does. It does.
But it's also incredibly rewarding.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Like, you're sharing your love of dance.
Like you're helping young talent blossom.
And you're part of this amazing community.
Just finding that balance.
It is finding that balance between the challenges and the rewards.
And I gotta say, this whole deep dive is making me even more curious about RoleCatcher.
Really?
Yeah, like they've got this amazing guide, but they also have like a whole platform
That he do.
that helps you actually find a job.
Right.
Like
But
what?
they put their money where their mouth is.
I know, it's wild.
So all that info you're talking about,
Yeah.
the next part of that is all about how to use their platform.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so we've covered like all the ins and outs of being a dance teacher.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We really have.
Yeah.
Good, bad, the
The
beautiful.
rewarding and the challenging.
Exactly. But now let's talk about actually like landing the gig.
Okay.
Right? Because this is where RoleCatcher
Yeah.
goes from like amazing guide to like,
To like total career partner.
I was going to say fairy godparent. But,
Yeah.
well,
Career partner works.
there you go.
So
Out their platform.
yeah, walk me through this. Like, what are we talking about?
Okay, so like you're on all the job boards online
Right. Scrolling endlessly.
and you see a posting
Yes.
that's like, oh, this is perfect.
This is the one.
This is it.
Hmm.
Usually you like bookmark it, jot down some notes.
Yes.
RoleCatcher has this feature called RoleCatcher Capture.
Ooh, catchy.
I know, right?
I see what they did.
You literally capture the post and click, and it's saved to your RoleCatcher account.
Oh my gosh.
No more like scattered notes or missed opportunities.
That's amazing.
right.
Okay, but it gets better.
It gets better.
Does it?
It gets way better.
Okay.
Okay, so RoleCatcher analyzes the job description for you.
No way.
Yes.
It does.
It figures out all those key skills and qualifications
Oh my goodness.
that the employer is looking for.
Should I?
And it like defines those skills.
No.
Yes.
So you know exactly what they mean.
Okay, so it's like having a secret decoder ring for job postings.
Yes.
That's
It's
amazing.
like they're speaking in code. You're like, I got this.
I got the cipher.
Exactly.
Hi.
And then there's the CV resume builder.
Okay.
You know how important a good CV is?
Oh, it's everything.
Right. It's your first impression.
It is.
It's your chance to shine.
Yeah.
But writing a CV can be a total pain.
The worst.
Trying to like condense your entire life
I know.
into like one page.
They make it sound good.
Exactly.
Yeah, impossible.
But RoleCatcher CV Builder like changes the game.
Okay.
Okay, so you put in all your information,
Mm-hmm.
your experience, education skills.
Okay.
Their AI analyzes everything.
What?
And it suggests ways to optimize it
No
for
way.
the specific job you're applying for.
Get
It's like having your own personal CV consultant.
That's insane.
Oh, no.
Okay, so you're not sending out like a generic CV.
No.
You're like tailoring it to each employer.
Each job, each time.
That's amazing.
It's next level stuff.
Okay.
And remember how RoleCatcher Capture breaks down those job descriptions?
Yeah.
The CV Builder uses that analysis to actually score your CV against like what they're looking for.
Shut up.
So you can see where you stand.
Oh my God.
And you can tweak it to make sure you have the best possible shot.
Okay, my mind is blown.
I know it's a lot.
So this platform is finding me jobs.
Yeah.
It's telling me what they want, and it's helping me like tailor my application to be the perfect fit.
It's like a dream come true.
What's the catch?
There's no catch.
Is there a fee?
Well, there is, but it gets even more impressive if you do the paid version.
Of course there is.
But it's worth it.
Okay, fine. Tell me more.
Okay, so their AI service is called RoleCatcher.
Copilot.
Copilot.
I'm intrigued.
So it does all this AI-powered cover letter writing.
Get out of here. No
Yeah.
more like staring at a blank screen,
And I'm
like,
like,
dear hiring manager.
Copilot helps you write cover letters that are actually compelling
Oh my God.
and tailored to the specific job.
Because that's the other worst part.
Ugh, I know.
Like writing cover letters
The worst.
is awful.
But Copilot makes it easy,
Okay.
and it can help you like craft amazing answers to those application questions.
Don't even get me started.
I know the ones that are on every single application.
Yes, and they're always the same.
Like, why do you want to work here?
I know.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
Come on.
I know, but Copilot can help you make your answers stand out.
Okay.
So you're not just like giving the same generic responses as everyone else.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
It's like AI-powered suggestions to make you shine.
I love it.
And if you've got an interview coming up, Copilot can analyze your practice sessions and give you personalized feedback.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
So it's like having a job search coach in your pocket.
Exactly. It's like having a little cheerleader.
A little fairy godparent.
There you go.
Okay, so basically, if you're serious about a career in dance, which it sounds like you are,
Maybe.
RoleCatcher's the way to go.
I think so.
It's like your secret weapon.
It's all about giving you the tools and information to succeed.
I love it.
Take control of your career. Chase those dance dreams.
This has been an incredible deep dive.
It has been fun.
I know, I've learned so much.
What do you do?
Like, we went from like the nitty gritty of like what it takes to be a dance teacher.
Yeah, all the skills and knowledge.
To like the high-tech tools
the AI magic.
that can help you make it happen.
Exactly.
So for those of you listening, if you had to pick one thing from this deep dive
Yeah.
that really resonated with you,
Okay.
what would it be?
Good question.
What got you fired up?
What got you excited?
Yeah, and ready to take your dance career to the next level.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know. And until next time.
Keep on dancing.
Keep on dancing.